Now it is time for the national anthems. Crowd being invited to stand. It'll be Germany first. Many supporters have made the trip from Germany across the border to support their team, and now the anthem of Spain. Equally vocal Spanish supporters. Teams will wheel around. Time to shake hands. Dagur Sigurdsson meets Manolo Cadenas, the coach. So the referees call the captains to the centre. There's the lineup then for Germany, and it should be Fett, Strobel, and most likely Vida, although Hefner played well in the semi-final, started the back with Reichmann, of course, on the right wing. Damke on the line. Well, you could call it either way, but Pekala could very well be there. Tobias Reichmann, he's in the All-Star 7 team, 43 goals, second top scorer in the competition, an 83% success rate for the right winger who plays for the Polish champions Kielce. Well, for Spain, it should be Entre Rios, Cañellas, Maqueda across the back, Tomas Rivera on the wing, Aguinagalde in goal. Well, it could be either way. There is Tomas, 28 goals, 70% success rate, 10 fast breaks from 10 attempts. He's quick, 30-year-old who plays for Barcelona, one of 5 players in the Barcelona team. Dagur Sigurdsson, the ultimate motivator. Loses players left, right and centre, but still keeps them running and tells them, you will make the final, and they have. And Cadenas, what a great success story for him too. But will they finally break their duck? The referees, as we said, Martin Gjedding and Mats Hansen from Denmark. Spain reached 7 semi-finals. They have never won the European Championship. 3 silvers, 2 bronze. Is this their turn? Or will it be title number 2 for Germany? Maqueda prepares. Plays for Vardar Skopje in Macedonia. Several club teammates up against each other. And we are ready. Hang on to your hats, whatever shape they are. So here we go then. Spain throw off the final of Euro 2016, playing from left to right. Red shirts and blue shorts. So will it be revenge after Spain won their opening day encounter in Group C in Wrocław? Good block. Early shot by Maqueda. Garcia in the centre. Oh, lovely pass. Aguinagalde shoots unsighted. but he can't beat Andreas Wolf in goal. Aguina Galde plays for Kielce in Poland, up against his club teammate Tobias Reichmann in the German team. Very, very focused looking Entre Rios, the captain. Dummied the pass, Makeda is through, off the bar, he'll get the free throw, but passive play is being warned. Good defending by Germany. Entre Rios hands off Makeda. Garcia it is who's been chosen at the back ahead of Canellas, and the break is on for the Germans. Decide to pull it back. So Pekala plays at Rhein-Neckar Löwen. He too is up against two of his club teammates in the Spanish team, Baena and Guardiola. Shaking of hands going on between Pekala, the line player, and Spain's two defence specialists who've just come in, Guardiola and Moros, holding up the centre of what will be a very strong 6-0 defence, but with plenty of depth. Spain managed to, well, there's Bigla on the right, the coach of the, or former coach one could say now, of the Polish team, who sadly didn't deliver here. They went into the last main round group match on this very arena, needing to avoid losing by more than 3 goals. Unfortunately, it turned into an absolute nightmare instead, and they were annihilated by Croatia. In fact, lost 23-37 Poland, and it marked the resignation of Bigla as coach of the Polish team. I wonder if other players may well follow and decide it's time to hang up our handball shoes. Germany then on the attack. Still 0-0 here in the final of Euro 2016. A nice handoff. Oh, that was high. Guardiola's got to watch himself. Damke. Oh, brilliant. First goal, Germany. And it's Damke, who plays for the German champions Kiel. He too up against one of his club teammates, Juan Canellas. Pekala's picked up an early yellow card, but that's not good. Let's see it again. There's the attack by Thomas, and got a bit of a dead leg on the back of that. And that is not what they need, Germany. Fabian Wieder, as if they didn't have a long enough injury list. Looks like he's been dead-legged in the thigh. Cardenas seems unconcerned, stays on the bench, as do the spectators. They stay seated. Only 2 minutes in. Entre Rios. Oh, ball given away, the break is on. It's going to be a free throw, good cover. Garcia did his job, stayed in between Reichmann and the 6-meter line, and Sterbik makes his first save of the game. Sterbik, who starts in goal, plays for Vardar Skopje, was at Barcelona, but left at the start of the season. And it led to Perez de Vargas being called in to replace him. At Barcelona, that is. Pekala out and drops in again. Two defenders coming out very deep, Fett into the wing, but Reichmann can do nothing with that angle. Oh, for defender, that would be a throw-in from the corner. Damke, the only recognised left winger in the German team, the number 34 from Kiel. Only 3 internationals played and 7 goals scored for the 22-year-old before this championship. Bit of a deflection, Sterbik did well, steadied himself. Hefner coming away empty-handed. Hefner, who was called in for the injured Weinhold just before their last main round match against Denmark, the crucial game. Oh, good save! Wolf. A free throw. Oh, going in very hard. 2-minute suspension. Guardiola trying to hide down his shirt. You're too big for that, I'm afraid, at 2 meters tall. He's absolutely livid. Let's have a quick look. It's one at the back. Here he comes. Well, he did nothing wrong. That's a harsh call. If you're going to penalise anybody, it's Garcia. Well, in fact, it's Thomas. caught him on the side of the face, and Guardiola may not realise it. You could say if you hit him in the face, you go off. It's just they got the wrong man. German fans seem happy with the decision. So Fett steps up. I tell you, on the bench, Vida is still being treated, but he's moved up to the end of the bench where he's ready to go on again. Hopefully it's not too serious. Probably emptied an entire pain-killing spray on his leg. It's pretty numb now. Absolutely frozen solid. Fett, Pekala out and drops in again. Little hand off. Fett looking for the line. Oh, good defending. Stayed in between Makeda. He's taken over the central defence role, and a bit of eyeballing going on there. No harm done. Pekala tried to turn him. And Makeda within his rights to stay between him and the goal. Fett, little handoff. Again, it's Strobel in the attack. There's no space there for Reichmann. They know the danger. They're watching. Good save by Sterbik. It's given as a goalkeeper throw, says it goes over the back line. Dagor Sigurdsson looks on. Suddenly becoming a back player. Reichmann. It's had such a terrific championship. Interesting that the German team really only have a couple of players who play in the top 3 Bundesliga clubs. The others all with the lower ranking clubs. There are so many overseas talented players in the Bundesliga. Maybe their performance here, this European Championship, will send a message. Brilliant save by Sterbik. Damka comes away empty-handed. Second save for the big keeper. He has got a fantastic record on fast breaks. He doesn't commit too early. Sigurdsson says, never mind, well done. We're still leading. Low scoring, 5 minutes played. It's still only 1-0 to Germany. As I was saying, maybe a message for the coaches of the top German clubs that some of your own young players are well worth a look. That came off a defender. 2 of the German team, in fact, in the all-star lineup. Andreas Wolf, quite deservedly the goalkeeper who just made that save, although a comfortable one with a deflection. And of course, Tobias Reichmann. Cardenas says surely too many steps, but it's been given. 2-0. And Sterbik is left to pick up the ball. Celebration time for Germany. Kai Hefner, who scored the crucial, he says too many steps. That's 4. It's difficult for the referees and the cauldron here, but well, you have to stay alert. Makeda looks to find Aguinagalde. Penalty. I was just going to say Aguinagalde, who is also in the all-star team, wins the penalty. Gets the ball in from Makeda, defending inside the area by Lemke. And up steps Rivera, scored 30 penalties in the competition. And he beats Andreas Wolf. Wolf, who's got an enviable record here, but not from the 7 meters. He's only saved 1 penalty from 15, beaten there. And Cardenas relieved, as it's taken nearly 7 minutes for Spain to score their opening goal here. It's been a game of defense and a game of mistakes. Oh, brilliant! Couldn't have got that more in the corner if you tried, and Kai Hefner was called in as a replacement for the replacement. That's probably harsh on Weinhold. Actually, he was. But Sterbik looks on. Look at the reaction. They are celebrating every goal. It is about team spirit. It's about lifting everyone, believing in it. Makeda. Entre Rios. Good save by Wolf. Gets a free throw, though. Makeda shoved off the ball. Pekala looks on impassively. Makeda remonstrates a little. Plays for Vardar Skopje in Macedonia, moved there from Nantes in France. But the Germans had him covered all the way. Tell you while we have time, the all-star team, well, we've told you about Andreas Wolf, the German goalkeeper, and Tobias Reichmann, and the Aguin Agalde, the line player. Manuel Strelic of Croatia was the best left wing. Mikael Jurecki, the best left back. Sagosen, the best playmaker, the Norwegian. And Jakobsen, the best right back, the Swede. Meanwhile here, it's gone 4-1, and Hefner is having a stroll in the park. 3 goals, and again, long pass. Brilliant effort. Spain are reeling. Team timeout. Well, Spain having all manner of problems with 2 meters 10 tall Lemke in the middle, who's blocking so well, and every attempt that doesn't go in is penalised. That's gone out to Thomas. Wolf has saved it. The all-star goalkeeper's on hand again. Sterbik almost fell back into the goal with that shot. Coming in from Kuhn, who's come on, while Duitschebaev has come on for the Spaniards. Change at the back. And Garcia will come off as well. Wholesale changes by Cadenas. So Cañellas comes in at the left back position. Entre Rios, the tournament's MVP, named earlier today, is in the middle, and Duitschebaev has come into the right back position. Oh, brilliant! Oh, big save! Andreas Wolf, the 24-year-old from Wetzlar. 3rd save from 4 shots, and even at point-blank range, they can't beat him. Well, he was a reserve keeper, and the Spaniards can't believe it. Everyone applauding the keeper, brought in ahead of the considerably more experienced Silvio Heinevetta. Other people said, "Are you sure?" And Sigurdsson said, "Yep, trust me." And Wolf has been a revelation. 5th top scorer, top blocker in the competition, with a 34% save rate, Wolf. Little handoff into the wing. There's space now for Reichmann. Oh, through the legs of the keeper. First one for Reichmann. 5-1 Germany. Well, Spain won't be panicking yet. They started badly in the semi-final against Croatia and then picked up the tempo in the latter part of the first half. Rune Damke, meanwhile, picked up a yellow card, the left winger. He missed the connection with the arm. Sigurdsson thought nothing, but I think agreed in the end. You can't reject all the decisions against you. So Eric Schmidt, 2 meters and 4. Huge defense in the middle, the Germans. And they've got a player down, and a quick consultation between the 2 Danish referees. Is a player heading off? He is. Let's have a look again. Oh, elbow in. Don't think he meant to, Schmidt, but he did catch him. He lifted his arm, and look, there you go. catches Aguinagalde. We'll never know. He's the only one who knows, but he's on the bench now. 2-minute suspension and maybe a chance now for Spain to kickstart. 10 minutes played, they've managed just 1 goal. Mercifully, they managed to restrict the Germans to 5. It's not insurmountable, but they certainly haven't found their rhythm. Dujcebaev, who's not had a great time, I'm afraid, with his shooting. 6 goals from 22 attempts at Euro 2016, and the celebrations, Kuhn and the entire bench are up. Team spirit phenomenal for Germany. There's lots of experience though in a Spanish team. Talk about how the German side averaged 36 internationals per player. For Spain, it's 87. They've taken off their goalkeeper. Trying to even up the odds. On comes Martin Strobel with the yellow top on. Change of line play as well. Kohlbacher has come on. 1.93 m, but almost as wide as he is tall. A solidly built line player. Hefner's shot goes wide. Hefner, who had the nerve to take that last shot to win the semi-final against Norway in extra time. Just 26 years of age. And a late replacement for Weinhold. Attacking foul, they've got to get goalkeeper in. It's empty if they wanted to shoot. Wolf is there now. Doesn't matter. Entre Rios. Captain hammers it away. The Barcelona left back sees the gap, and on this occasion, Pekala steps away. Not quite sure whether to cover the line or the back. 5-2. Germany nearly back to full strength again though. Strobel comes on with the yellow bib. Ironically, Germany's top scorer when these two teams met on the opening day of their group in the preliminary round was Dissinger, 6 goals. He's injured, of course. Oh! Sterbik, not quite with it. Kohlbacher puts it right through his legs. There's the little feed in, and Kohlbacher turns around the outside. They thought it might be an attacking foul. Sends Canellas to the ground, but not given by the Danish referees. Entre Rios, Canellas, Dujcebaev. Oh, no connection. He was looking to pass back, but Entre Rios never started, and Lemke gets a yellow card. Looks to turn Aguinagalde, wrestled to the floor. Looks extremely untidy. And a quick change. Kohlbacher races off while that suspension's happening, but Cardenas, he's got plenty to think about. Shoots over the top, Canellas. And they're resorting to these long-range shots over a sea of defenders as they just can't break through. Wolf, 3 saves so far, has got them all covered. Back on comes Reichmann and Strobel. They're at full strength, incidentally, have been for a little while. Lemke and Kuhn been used only in defence at the moment. A sea of German supporters who made the trip here by plane, by coach, by car. Celebrating, oh, brilliant, Damke! Second goal! Little broken wrist shot, throw off taken very quickly by Spain. Thomas trying to find Guardiola, but he can't. Still the conflab going on the bench. Tried to dummy and release it to the line, but couldn't. Oh, Entre Rios caught high, was he? Yes! Caught him in the face, and off goes Kuhn, the Gummersbach left back, used as a defence specialist, 100 or 1.98 m. Big player as well. Yeah, caught him round the neck. Easy decision for the referees. Some of the German fans looking a bit anxious still, but they have got a nice 7-2 lead here with another power play, and Spain just can't get going. 2 goals in 14 and a half minutes. Unheard of. What a surprise it would be. German team, you could argue, effectively here with the B team. I hate to call them that because they've behaved like absolute stars. Goes for the broken wrist shot, Valerio Rivera, but it goes into the side netting, and Wolf happy with that. Did he touch it? Let's see from this angle here. Yes, he did. Another save for the all-star keeper from Wetzlar. So while they're short-handed, once more Strobel is on with the yellow bib. Fett. Fett again. Looks for the line, didn't connect. Sterbig looks up, there's no fast break opportunity there. Spaniards who like their fast breaks, normally 26 scored in the competition so far. Guardiola never controlled the ball. The referee says it's only a free throw. Schmidt lucky. Guardiola goes off, waving his arm in frustration. Guardiola, who together with his teammate Baena are line players at Rhein-Neckar Löwen, as is Pekela. All 3 of them vying for the same position. Baena tends to be the first choice there. That won't count. Whistle's already gone. And Cañellas will come back, take the throw again. Hangs for a while, Deutsche Bank, inside post. He's got a player down in another discussion. Let's have a look there. Gets a push as he goes to shoot, and I think he's fallen awkwardly. He's on his hip. A shove by Schmidt. Coccyx. That's going to hurt. Ouch. Well, massively, he's up and walking off, and they haven't even managed to get the last man back on again, and now second suspension, Schmidt. More to the point, it's his second. So Germany defending hard, but equally paying the price as they go along here. So again, Wolf has come off and Strobel comes on with the bib, but that still only makes it 5 against 6. And Ugalde is on now for Spain. Shot efficiency, Germany 54%, respectable. Spain, I'm afraid, 25, way off the pace. Spain, who came into this game with an average 60% success rate on their shooting. Germany 62. Fett, Damka. One on the line for the moment. Passive plays being called against them now. Fett, dummies, tries to go round. That's an attacking foul. Runs into Moros, the defense specialist from Barcelona. Cañellas. Line was there if you wanted it. And that's an attacking foul at the other end by Deutsche Bank, and the ball quickly thrown down. Inside the area, no goal, Hefner. The fans are cheering. I don't think they realise it's not been given. That has, though. Cañellas, his first. The man from Kiel adds to his tally of 341 goals. As Sigurdsson still looks to the goal at the other end, but this is the one that counts. Right underneath Wolf. And Lemke frustrated. Let another one in, and slowly Spain are closing the gap. 4 turnovers apiece. First time in the game they've managed to string a couple together, the Spaniards. Free throw. Clock has been stopped. As we see the incident again. There was the shot. Was he in so well? His toe touches the line. Good call. Any kind of touch. Well, this 15,000-seater arena in Krakow, nearly full. This is great. Spain not being there. Oh, good save. Sterbic this time came out quick, cut the angle, and Vida on this occasion comes away empty-handed. 5th save for Sterbic, who's getting into his stride now. So changes again for Spain. Juan del Arco comes on, 24-year-old newcomer to the team. Goes in at left back. Number 38, plays for El Jaish in Qatar. Duichebaev. Del Arco has come all the way over on the right-hand side. Cañellas is waiting at the left, and Kohlbacher holds up his side, 2 left. He's got Damke defending on the outside. He's got to watch Aguinagalde. Cañellas. Kohlbacher stops Aguinagalde from turning, gives him a hefty shove, and Aguinagalde goes to the referee and says, what more do they have to do to get sent off? And Mats Hansen saying to him, well, look, he's stopping you from turning. Let's have a look. Oh, the Spanish fans still thinking, should it have been more? But it has been a 2-minute suspension, and they are coming thick and fast. Kohlbacher. They've had 4 already inside 20 minutes. Germany, who've had 32 suspensions in total in this championship, second highest after the Norwegians. But still, despite all of that, the Spaniards haven't been able to take advantage. Looking to pass to the line, and again it's intercepted. Brilliant play by Lemke. 2 meters and 10, but he reaches down quickly, intercepts the pass. And Spain are paying with those little mistakes. 5th turnover. Germany happy to make this a long attack. Strobel with the yellow bib on. Taking their time. Passive play is going to come soon. Pekala's blocking for Fett to come around. He doesn't though. Off goes Strobel. Fett. Oh, right in the corner again. Well, if it's not Hefner, it's Fett, but they are finding the corners superbly. Well beyond the keeper. Wolf saves, and Fett happy to slow it down. And Thomas, so dependable on the wing normally, misses again. Straight into the keeper. Thomas, who came in with a 70% success rate on his shooting, having an off day. Cardenas says he was pushed. Wolf then. Well, they're still only showing 3 saves here. They've missed a lot. He must be on 5 already on the official stats. Germany is still short-handed for another 25 seconds. We're past the 20-minute mark now. Fed tries to bounce it, but it was well covered by Sterbic, who in his unassuming style is in the right place at the right time. No theatrics for him. Oh, well, Moros, complete misunderstanding with Del Arco. He was about to run off. And Cardenas, well, that's a mistake in understanding between your 2 players. He wasn't even looking, Moros. He was heading for the bench, and Del Arco tried to pass him the ball. 8-4 though, still in striking range. Vito took that thigh injury earlier on, but seems fine now. Off the post, picked up. Del Arco passes down, but it's intercepted. Rather theatrically intercepted, I should say, by Reichmann. He was going so fast, he didn't want to travel with the ball. Fed. Teams have met 21 times. Spain winning 15, Germany 4, and 2 draws. Last 2 meetings, Spanish wins at this championship and at the last qualifier in Spain. Penalty. And then the qualifier before that, it was Germany who won. And Moros remonstrates as he gets the 2-minute suspension. I'm afraid no amount of pleading will change the mind of Martin Gierding. gives him a hefty shove once he's jumped. So Reichmann steps up to take it. The man with an 83% success rate, 26 penalties scored. Oh! Jinxed him. Only his second penalty miss of the championship. Keeps the tension there, the German fans. They need a cup of tea. Spain, then no goal for 5 minutes. Luckily for them, though, Germany have only scored once in that time. Very low scoring, a lot of turnovers. Awkward bounce, not particularly powerful, but it works. Alex Duichebaev. Garcia, who's on, feeds him the ball. And on this occasion, Lemke stood still and he shoots around him. And Wolfeni sees that come at the last second. That was clever. Cardenas happy with that. Fett. Strobel. There's a Ballingen. Oh, caught the goalkeeper. Sterbik has gone down heavily. German fans, all shapes, sizes, and indeed hats. Let's have a look again. There's a shot, oh, straight in and hard as well by Fett. He's just about getting up, poor old Arpad Sterbik, the 36-year-old. Played for Yugoslavia in the World Championships in 1999 and 2001 when he won bronze. Sporting hug for him from the man who caught him. Quite accidental. He would certainly prefer to score, there's no doubt about that. Sterbik, who took Spanish nationality in 2010 while he was playing there. Little handoff. Fett tries to go through Garcia. Stops him travelling in. Fett again. Trarios into the wing. Inside the area, Spanish ball. Germany is so quick at falling back, though, that the Spaniards just can't get the fast breaks going. Sterbik is looking up. Ugalde started going, but he had two defenders around him already, and he just pulled up. And remembering that they're short-handed, with the suspension for Moros, they can slow pace down a little bit. 6 minutes to go in the first half. Duichebaev again in the thick of it. It's not always about his scoring, though, with Duichebaev. He's a very agile, very mobile player. He gets about and creates the chances. No way around. And Vida stops Trarios from going anywhere. It's no real safety margin, though, for the Germans of 3 goals, and that's a double dribble. As Garcia fumbles it, catches it mid-air again, and a let-off for the Germans. Meanwhile, the Spain are back at full strength. Garcia says, surely not, to the referee. You won't get any change back, though, from Mats Hansen on that one. So Fett, and they're pushing very deep now. Ugalde right up on the front of the attack. Nearly got it. Touch on the ball. Kolbacher goes in. Strobel dummies to the left, goes right, but it's a little bit untidy at the moment. Oh, and a complete misunderstanding. Little shove in the back. It's a Spanish ball again. Quickly taken. Garcia. Duichebaev. He's blocked, and Moros decides to slow things down, and Trarios looks around. There's the misunderstanding and a very quick reaction by Ugalde. 28-year-old who plays for Veszprém in Hungary. Very experienced players in the Spanish team. Makeda, 105 internationals, Thomas, 147, and Trarios, the captain, over 200. And Ugalde, 117. So, Cardenas seems to think that should have been a bit more than just a free throw, as Kolbacher takes 2 players down. Duichebaev and Trarios. They've come off worse after that anyway. Nosebleed, he's gone off for treatment. So coming up to 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Very low scoring final. Dojcebaev, well blocked. Still gets the free throw. Lemke working like a Trojan in defence, the Magdeburg left back. Save, Wolf. Free throw, ooh. And a 2-minute suspension. Pekala is off. German fans don't like it. His first suspension, 24-year-old from Rhein-Neckar Löwen, pushed in the back while he was in the air. And they know that's going to be penalised. Low scoring it may be, but Spain are nevertheless staying in touch. Again, the shooting is off. That was Gurbindo who's come on now. 28-year-old, another one of the Barcelona contingent, takes his time but then puts it straight in the middle of the keeper. The inside post is just begging for it. Spain shooting 31% success rate, and Germany haven't scored for 6 minutes and 40 seconds. But again, just as earlier, Spain have only scored one in that time. Strobel doesn't want to get stuck in too far. There's no goalkeeper behind, remember. Oh, that's saved. It's gone out for a throw into Germany, luckily. Sterbik. Team timeout, Germany. Fans stand on their feet, there's the save. So let's listen in.
Wo ist der Ball jetzt? Hier. Julius kommt hier. Erik hier. Fabi. Und Kai. Mach den auf die Mitte. Los, geh mal hier auf eine 5 ab. 5 ab plus 2. Und versuch mal Fabi hier auf die Mitte. Freiwurf zu bekommen. Dann geh mal hier 3 Hintermann. Wir haben noch 1 Minute. Unterzahl. Schnell zurücklaufen. Keine blöde 2 Minuten ist dazu. Guter Abschluss. Volle Bulle und dann zurück. Männer, wir müssen bei den Standardstrafen ruhig bleiben. Die werden auch noch bestraft. Das kennen wir von oben. So ist es genau. Weiter konzentrieren. Unser Ding durchziehen. Intenta buscar siempre a un jugador que esté en la primera línea. Y si el Beto está aquí, que juegue hacia el lado del en ataque, aunque tenemos que soltar el balón. Nos hacen demasiadas faltas. En algunas muy bien porque son 2 minutos, pero en otras nos interesa apoyar a la jugada. Por favor, métele la acción esa de Croacia a la siguiente. Y ponte aquí. Raúl aquí, Antonio, cruce. Antonio cerca. Bloqueo de Julen ahí.
Play resumes, that's an attacking foul. 2.5 minutes, oh, going for the long pass, but luckily Strobel managed to race off and Wolf sprinted into goal. Threw himself at it, look at Strobel running. It's all empty down there, they finally see it. If it had been a high ball, it might have just gone over him. Wolf still only showing 4 saves from 8. Not a true reflection. Goalkeeper efficiency, 50% apiece. Sterbik has made 8 from 16. Strobel goes off, the shot's taken, it's a free throw. Bit of a shove. And every time he sprints off Strobel, it seems Wolf's telling him you can go straight back on again. We've got the free throw. Garcia, inside the last 2 minutes of the first half. Side netting. Ah, yellow card. I thought it was a 2-minute suspension for a while. Entre Rios relieved. The captain. One of 11 players who remain in the Spanish team from the World Championships last year in Qatar. And Spain lost the bronze medal playoff to Poland. Germany, I'm afraid, very different picture. Only 5 players remain from their squad of a year ago. Beset by injuries. 9 players make their debut for Germany here in a major competition. And still they reach the final. Long range shot. Oh, smuggled in. Sterbik, so safe normally, but this time just didn't quite get behind it. And Strobel happy to get his first goal. So German coach Dagur Sigurdsson, who until last year was coaching Fuchs Berlin, and Guardiola has got himself a 2-minute suspension, and that's his second. And that may force a defensive rethink for Cadenas. Aganagalde. 4 goals in it. We're inside the last minute before the break. Dujcebaev. Entre Rios has now completely shifted sides. Can't really shoot from there. Now he can. He's taken a run in. Oh! Wolf got a hand to it, but too much power from the captain. He gets his second. And the tournament's MVP gets them back to within 3. Standing shot. So last attack maybe for Germany. Kuhn is there. He was mostly in defense, but now pressed into the attacking role. Here he is. Oh, deflection. Lucky, lucky goal for Germany. And there's the buzzer. Well, Sterbik goes off forlorn after that. One smuggle past him and then a deflection off Kuhn's last shot. And so at half-time in the final of Euro 2016, it's Germany 10, Spain 6. Here we go then, Germany throw off the second half of the final of Euro 2016, leading 10-6 against Spain. Team who've reached 6 semi-finals but never won the European Championships. Back into the wing, big angle, Reichmann! Second goal for the right winger who plays for Kielce in Poland. Known to the locals. Sterbik lifts his leg and invites the shot underneath. So the gap widens yet further. Spain, though, still short-handed. Saved by Wolf. Looks up for the break. It's not on. And we've got a player down. I think it looks like Lemke. Clock's been stopped. Just over a minute played. There is Wolf. What a game he is having. What a tournament he's having. Goalkeeper from Wetzlar, 7th in the German Bundesliga. 15 internationals played. So Lemke hobbles off, seems to be okay. Stays near the front of the bench, so I assume he's waiting to go back on for the next defensive duty. Handoff, close defending by Ugalde, who stays in. Oh, got it to the line and is defending inside the area. Well, the hard part was done when they managed to get the ball to Pekala. Looked like he was crowded out, but Garcia and Moros between them didn't get there, and Moros found himself standing a meter inside the area. Reichmann. Save by Sterbik. 9th save for the Spanish keeper. Sterbik had a miserable semi-final. Neither goalkeeper shone, in fairness, in their semi-final. 4 saves, 18% save rate. Today he's really come up to the pace. Someone had to, because in attack they are struggling. Oh, Wolf again. Lemke comes away. They've got a chance. It's got to go left. Ah, he's gone straight through himself. Pekala, self-service. His first. And Spain struggling. Is it going to be an early timeout? There's a save by Wolf. And then straight through Sterbik at the other end. Worst possible start for Spain, who needed to really come in and go knocking straight at the German door. And they just look caught in the headlights as Makeda challenges everything now. Free throw. Bit of mopping needed. Let's have a look again. Entre Rios trying to find Aguinalde. Didn't control the ball, but definitely shoved by Vida. Pekala then clatters into him. Well, the German fans can't quite believe their eyes. 12-6 up, 3 minutes into the second half. Ugalde's time on court for the moment comes to an end. And it's Baena who comes on. The Rhein-Neckar Löwen line player into the wing. Good angle there. That's more like it. Thomas finally gets his first goal of the game. Given a little bit of an angle. Goes on the inside of Wolf. First goal from 3 attempts. But still, Germany have the initiative in what has been a very, very low-scoring game. Dummies it. Oh, stolen. Beautifully done. Away they go. And dispossessed at the other end. Equally well. And Damka even gets a pat on the back from Wolf, who comes a long way out to congratulate him. Just when Ugalde thought he was away. There is Ugalde. He's worked so hard, but for very little reward, I'm afraid, in the final. Vida. Damka. Again, he's dispossessed. Second time. Gets away with it this time. Strobel needed to release the ball quickly wide. He didn't. Fett was moving in. They'll still get a free throw. There's the foul as Makeda grabs the Ballingen playmaker. Well, they're teeing up. They've taken out the goalkeeper. And Ernst, huge wall, teeing up as Fett prepares to take a long-range shot, but playing the bib's got to race off now. That's come off a defender, luckily. And so Fett comes away empty-handed. Wolf still going into goal. They're not going to bother coming back again now. 5 minutes played in the second half. Yes! Germany keep the pressure on. Rune Damke, the Kiel winger. One of the few plays for a top 3 club. Plays for Kiel, the German champions, currently second in the Bundesliga. 63 goals he scored this season in the German league. Entre Rios, nearly taking too many steps into the wing. Save, Wolf gets a hand to it, and Thomas, 1 from 4. Sigurdsson, poker-faced, must be so happy inside. He is so agile, Wolf. He looks like a big man, 1.98 meters. But he can just literally pick his foot up around his ear. Great party trick. So Hefner comes into the centre, and Dagor Sigurdsson not afraid to turn the bench. with these players, even with the ones who've only just come in as replacements for Weinhold and Dissinger. They've lost the possession now, and it's 3 against 0. And no mistake on that occasion by Garcia. First goal of the game for Garcia. Scored 6 from 6 in their semi-final against Croatia. Today, struggled to get into that position. Nearly had it though, Wolf read it well, but got there after the ball had gone past. 3 fast break goals apiece. But for Germany, that's from 5 attempts, where Spain have scored all 3 of theirs. Cuts inside. Free throw, the whole crowd baying for a penalty. But Strobel doesn't even claim it. He goes back, it's a free throw. Makeda holding on for all he's worth. Oh! Almost beyond the reach, but somehow Schmidt managed to latch onto it. The player who's on borrowed time with his 2 2-minute suspensions. He's delighted, the man from Hanover. Playing his first season in the top league in Germany. He's come from Friesenheim in the 2nd division. Plays for Hanover. Garcia to the line. Penalty this time, defending inside the area. Aguinalde. I'm afraid they are really feeding off scraps though, the Spaniards. 2 goals in the second half in 8 minutes of play. He's working his socks off. Up steps Valero Rivera. 30-year-old, plays for Nantes in France. Oh! Wolf! They don't know what to do with him. And the smiles in the crowd. I'm afraid the yellow-red, but there's black there as well on the cheeks. German supporters, and indeed the staff and the injured players all on their feet. Dissinger having to look on. What a shame for them, but they will get their medal if they get there. Oh, that's given away though. Garcia. Ugalde. Oh, beyond the post. Penalties given. Hefner in trouble. Let's have a look and see. Reached him, touched well. Cheering 1 minute. Head in the air the next, but they got to score it still. Cañellas. Oh, it's up the post. And another penalty missed. Unbelievable. And Wolf is living the dream. 9 saves. That one with a lot of help from the metalwork. Germany may have missed their 2 opportunities, but now the Spaniards have missed 2 from 3. And the chants from the German fans are getting louder and louder. It's deafening in the arena. Hefner, side netting. German fans got up and cheered on the far side. They thought he was in. So 10 minutes played, and Spain's penury continues. Just 2 goals in the opening 10 minutes of the second half. Germany restricted to 4. The thing is, they are just edging ahead and ahead. Spain are now way off the pace. Entre Rios. Oh, luckily Makeda picks up the loose ball. It's a free throw. Fumbled by Baena, but it doesn't matter. Free throw, couldn't quite turn. Spanish fans baying for the penalty, but Kuhn was holding his ground. Garcia. Baena turns now, he's stepped inside, but he's fouled on the way round. He was well inside. He's got the penalty at least. He got to score it still. Said it before, we'll say it again. That's more like it. Victor Thomas resumes normal service. He's barely been used in the penalty-taking duty at Euro 2016 by Spain. Just one penalty taken. But the regulars, I'm afraid. Rivera, Ugalde coming up empty-handed. Or Canellas, I should say. 14-9 the scoreline. Germany getting a bit of rhythm going now. Straight through. Hefner, fourth goal. And to think he wasn't even the first choice in the team, which itself was missing a lot of their first choices. Hefner, who's now scored 12 goals in 2 matches and 42 minutes of his third. Ah, brilliant save by Wolf. Baena says, surely I was fouled as I was shooting. Martin Gedding waves him on. Lovely pass in by Garcia. He had a player in the way inside the area. Caught his foot as well. And he may have a case. 15-9. It stays. 10 saves by Wolf, a 53% save rate for the German keeper. Free throw. Frustration getting the better of them. Well, until the last campaign for Euro 2016, the 2 qualifying matches, they were together in the Group 7, as we mentioned earlier, and the match earlier in this competition, in the final. Before that, Spain had won 4 matches back-to-back against the Germans. In fact, the last win by Germany in official competition before the Euro 2016 lineup was back at the World Championships in 2007, when Germany hosted and indeed won the title. Hefner. Well, a lot of young German players are staking their claim, surely for places in higher clubs. Jean-Brieuc and Michael Wiederer of the European Handball Federation look on in their best neutral looks. So Ugalde a long way out at the front, but still the Germans are getting in behind. Strobel. Hefner! Oh! Sterbik committed himself so early, he just went down. And Hefner's on 5 goals. Sterbik just usually doesn't go so early, he thought it was the inside post. Garcia. Team timeout, Spain. Is there any coming back from this? Nearly at the midway point, the German fans jumping up and down. Lovely shot there, the resin you can see being used. So strong. Play resumes. 16-9 to Germany. Saved by Wolf. And then Entre Rios can't quite believe it. So is it going to be a fourth losing final for Spain? Germany playing their third final, 1 win, 1 loss. They're saying, I was pushed, don't I get anything for that? It has been a physical game on both sides. The referees have just let the play go. No way through, Makeda holds up. Makeda plays for Vardar Skopje. Scored 34 goals in the South Europe League this year. There's the foul. Makeda, who's one of 10 players who remain in the Spanish team from that won the World Championships in 2013. Oh, misconnection completely on that occasion. Spain come away with it as treatment being given on the bench to Tobias Reichmann. Solid block, looking to try and flick it to the line. Entre Rios has got a free throw. Bundled over the captain. Makeda just hasn't quite been able to inject enough pace into it. Aguinagalde defending inside the area. He backed off Kuhn, but he was inside. Aguinagalde saying, can you stop the clock? We've gone past the midway point of the second half. No, say the referees. Thomas scores again. Becoming dependable. You needed someone there. Third goal, 6 attempts, mind you, but 2 from 2 at 7 meters. 16-10 the scoreline to Germany. Spain still only managing 4 goals and Germany 6. We could very well be heading for the lowest number of goals ever in a final. Fed. And Sterbik rubs his head, not quite sure what to make of that. Fed's second goal. Quick attack. Duichebaev back into the frame for Spain. There he is, Duichebaev. 1 goal, or 2 rather, from 3. See the incident again. Clock has been stopped now. And blowing the face, and if there's any resin on fingers and they get in the eyes, it is very painful. Stefan Fett, the Wetzlar left back, coming off. Scored 50 goals this season for his club, and Aguinagalde looks on as Selin comes on, number 5. Wolf saves, but it's going to be a free throw. Duichebaev, Garcia. Rerios back again, Garcia can't get through. Good defending, they've stolen the ball. Selin is away, trying to draw the defense one way. Lobs it across. He's inside the area anyway, says the referee. Quick pass out by Sterbik. Duichebaev looking for options. Entre Rios manages to avoid the collision with Selin, who holds him back and gets a 2-minute suspension. Welcome to the final. He's been on 1 minute, 24 seconds. The right winger gets himself the wrong side of the Danish referees. There's the foul. Good defending, it's very mobile, they're keeping in front. Finally, Entre Rios. They still believe, the fans, he's trying to lift them, the captain. So again, Short-handed Germany take off the goalkeeper. Strobel's gone a long way away from the bench. Go in and dives back out again. Germany's most experienced player, not needed today. Lichtlein with 202 internationals to his name. Clips a post. That throw in for Spain, is it? Oh. Who did it touch on the way, I wonder? Oh yes, it came off Sterbik. So technically gets a save. Damke ambles back to the far side. Strobel is back on again. Hefner. They're not scoring often, but it seems that they can score when they want to. Hefner. The miserable final continues for the Spaniards. They're on just a 37% success rate with their shooting. 51% for Germany. Dujcebaev jumps inside, he's won the penalty. Managed to catch Lemke and Hefner inside the area. 23-year-old who scored 43 goals for his country in 25 appearances. Thomas again. And he scores. Third penalty. So Wolf, well, he offered him that side and he went to try and cover it. 6 goals in it. The time is running out for Spain. Thomas is pushing a long way out now. He's the one up close to Strobel. Damke, shoots low, nothing, says the referee. Sterbik, long pass, comfortably covered by Strobel. It's a giveaway. Sterbik off form, I'm afraid, with his long passes today. Well, celebration time for the injured players as well. Reichmann is on, Suwait's on the line trying to put the block. Oh yes, they all pushed across into the middle, penalty. Well, 2-minute suspension as well for Entre Rios, and I think that's harsh because he certainly caught the foot, but I'm not sure it was in the least bit intentional. Well, they're saying he leant into him. Eye movement, caught his arm. Penalty absolutely indisputable. So the captain is off and Selin will take the penalty. And he scores. Been used very sparingly in the competition, Selin. 55 minutes of play throughout Euro 2016. Bit difficult when Tobias Reichmann has been on such blinding form, but Reichmann the first to stand up and congratulate him when he comes back to the bench. Well, they needed that. So a goal scored by Dujcebaev. We're inside the last 10 minutes. Sheer frustration, but very well placed, top right-hand corner. Third goal for him. They are within range, but it's not at the scoring rate they've got. They've only managed 7 in the second half, and they need 7 to get past Germany without them scoring. And that's just will it be on them anyway. Pekal is second, the Rhein-Neckar Löwenline player. He'll have bragging rights when he goes back to his club when Baena and Guardiola return. Waits, Sterbik. Sterbik, 11 saves, 35% save rate. Looks bad for him because they're trailing, but actually he's doing his bit. No way through there. Cañellas. Oh, good save, Wolf! And he keeps on spoiling the party. Cañellas shakes his head. Got around, one-on-one. He could score that with his carpet slippers on normally. But Wolf has been untreatable by the Spaniards in goal. 13 saves. And the crowd are getting louder and louder here. It's going to be a German party in Krakow tonight. Damke, fourth goal. Jumped right through. Guardiola couldn't defend. Team timeout, Spain. Look at the celebrations from the winger. Spaniards are shell-shocked. The Germans, it's a party.
Vamos a recuperar el orgullo y acabar bien el partido. Vamos a ver, en defensa, los cuatro de atrás, en bloque y defenderse individual a esto no. Pero vamos a ser más estrictos en el uno contra uno. Que no vengan sueltos los jugadores. ¡Díaz! ¡Hasta final! ¡Vamos a vaciar el cabello! ¡Echamos el puto resto! ¡España! Das ist nicht passiert. Jetzt weiter, wenn die offensiv sind. Weiter spielen. Keine schnelle Lösungen, Rune. Lass den Ball laufen. Geh mal weg. Geh mal weg von die Scheiße. Anbieten. Pässe nachlaufen. Wie sie sagen. Schnell zurück. Sauber hier. Keine blöde 2 Minuten. Und sauber wechseln. Ja? Das ist doch gar nichts. Genau, wiederholen wir Ding weiter.
The many emotions of the final. You think that in the first match when these two teams met on the opening day of their competition, 32-29 to Spain, what a difference 2 weeks makes. One of the highest scoring games to one of the lowest scoring games. But ultimately, it's not about how many you score. It's about whether you score more than your opponent. Less than 7 minutes remaining. And Germany lead by 8. And with Spain's current goal scoring rate, the trophy already seems to have black and white ribbons on it. Except, of course, you'd have a bit of a job tying them on. It's a plate. It's going to be a free throw. Oh, and that's not looking good. And a bit of an injury. And tension's a bit high. Ugalde, I think, only wanted to go in and just say, look, sorry. And he gets shoved away. He did go in a bit hard, but it was clumsy more than anything else. Bit of a shove, and as he turns, he twists his knee, Hefner. And that's a worry. So he's holding his lower leg. He's still remonstrating, and I think it was just to go and say, look, sorry about that. He's a genuine sportsman, Ugalde. 28-year-old who plays in Hungary for Veszprém. Mercifully for Germany, Hefner, their top scorer so far in the game with 6 goals, seems to be okay. He certainly won't want to leave court now. This is too good a party. Hasn't been to one of these before. His first major competition, he's fine. Meanwhile, on the far side, Kieszkowski, normally a playmaker come left back, has gone into the left wing. Fett scores his third. And Spain, I'm afraid, are dead and buried here. 6 minutes to go. Oh, brilliant pass. Aguinagalde brought to the ground by Pekala. But look at that. That was sheer class by Entre Rios. Pekala managed to flick the ball away, but he was also holding on to Aguinagalde. And then gets a bit of an elbow as they wrestle to see who can get the other one down. Aguinagalde, 133 internationals for Spain, 364 goals, but today, I'm afraid, He's only had the one shot, and the coach is resigned to his fate, Cadenas, it seems. Sitting bemused on the bench. Cañellas, no connection, but he was being held on the way around. Eichmann pushes up. Entre Rios came off a defender. It'll be a throw-in from the corner, but the Germans are happy. It runs the clock down, and it deflates the Spaniards, who still can't get through the defence. Looking for the line again, and Aguinalde. It's all getting a little bit 2-minute suspension. Aguinalde sitting, trying to get his breath back and work out how many players he had sitting on him exactly. Kuhn and Pekala both getting in, and a bit of a shove at the back as well from Lemke joining in. Pekala's the one who's gone off for the suspension. That's his second. So a little bit more space maybe on the line for Aguinalde, but I'm afraid it may be inconsequential now. Looks to the line. Entre Rios it is who got the space instead. 4 goals for the captain from Barcelona. 45 goals this season in the Liga Thobal. Well, with the extra player, they're now individually marking. Interestingly, Pieszkowski, who's playing left wing anyway, as Damka comes on and tries to get free. Strobel comes on to try and give a few extra options at the back to move the ball around. Damka will stay there. Pieszkowski comes around as well, the 26-year-old. Just 9 internationals. That's saved. Nothing says a referee. Garcia looks for options. Thomas is covered. The Germans back very quickly. Despite being short-handed. Quick switch to the wing. Ugalde. Oh! Nearly got it, Wolf. But Ugalde gets his first of the final. Veszprem left winger. Just beyond the fingertips of Wolf. Strobel is on again as the Spaniards now throw caution to the wind. 4 minutes remaining. 7 goals down. Deep down they must know it's beyond them. Vida's stolen it back. Dujcebaev looks in his hands to see if he's still got it. Long gone. Hefner. Vida. They're getting pressed into shots, but this may have come too late. Thomas goes round the outside. Free throw. Wolf had it covered. So did Damka for that matter. A bit of mopping required as Wolf looks on. Did well, Pieszkowski made sure the angle was very narrow when he took the shot. Didn't use his arms to wrap them around the player, simply to direct him. Entre Rios. Dujcebaev, Wolf! Oh, double save! And a fantastic one as well. Wolf and the crowd are on their feet. First one was brilliant. Entre Rios did well, jumped and shot straight away, and he was straight back concentrating to pick it up the second time as well. Oh yes, big game, Wolf. 15 saves. All the way through. It's Hefner. The German fans are going to paint the city black, yellow and red tonight. Garcia scores. Consolation now, I'm afraid, his second goal. Nice height. The back player who also plays in Hungary for Pikzeged. Germany at full strength. They've gone to a 4-0-2 defence instead, marking the back players. Pieszkowski has to come out and help, which is fine. He is a back player by nature anyway. Eichmann just says, give me the ball. Play on, Guardiola. Oh dear, sums up the day really, doesn't it? Last 2 minutes. And And they're just adding insult to injury now. Reichmann with his third goal. The Germans are going to gain revenge for their defeat on the opening day of their main round in Wrocław. And it's been a game about the German defence. 2-minute suspension. It's Lemke. And they will finish the match short-handed. Has a word with the referee, and Mads Hansen basically says, talk to the hand. Well, the fans who've come in their droves from Germany to support their team, the dream will come true. The team beset with injuries who've had to rearrange and rearrange again. But somehow Dagur Sigurdsson and his young players have found the solution. Another consolation for the captain Entre Rios, who's on 5 now. But there's only a minute left, and the Germans can start the celebrations in earnest with their second title at the European Championship very shortly. 12 years after their first, Sterbik makes a save, his 14th of the game. He's done his bit, but I'm afraid the German defence has been rock solid. The bench, look at them at the bottom, are celebrating. Aguinagalde comes off the post, he's inside on the follow-up, and the Spaniards have given up. Entre Rios disgusted. Incredible scenes here in Krakow. Not only that, but it means that Germany have booked their place at the Olympic Games automatically. And by not taking the throw off, they've given the ball back to Spain. Both teams though will go to the World Championships. Oh, there we go! Germany have won the final of Euro 2016. 24-17. They restricted Spain to 6 goals in the first half, 11 in the second, but the damage was already done by half-time. The Spaniards never could get into their stride, and the team that has had to overcome an avalanche of injuries wins the title to the delight of the fans here in the Krakow Arena. The defence absolutely superb by Germany. It was the launch pad for their victory, with 16 saves from Andreas Wolf, one of the big heroes there, getting a hug. His first major competition, 9 of the players here, their first major competition with Germany, and they've won the title. It's going to be something to come to terms with and go, did we really do this? Am I going to wake up? And it's going to be the morning of the final and we haven't played it yet.
Ivan Stefanovic,
Marino Maric,
Domagoj Duvňák,
Marko Kopiar,
Jakov Gojun,
Zlatko Horvat,
Igor Karačić,
Krešimir Kozina,
Mirko Alilović,
Manuel Štrlek,
Ivan Čupić,
Antonio Kovačević,
Marko Mamić,
Luka Sepečić,
Ivan Šlisković,
Luka Cindrić,
Ilija Brozović,
and Ivica Maraš,
Željko Babić,
Petar Metličić,
Tomislav Kukin,
Ivano Balić,
and Goran Kruseli. This is Croatian team.
A brilliant performance in the Euro with such big surprises from this excellent national team.
Croatian team, the bronze medalists of Euro 2016, EHF Euro 2016.
We for sure have seen many, many exciting games in this Euro, but I think Croatia was one of the biggest amazes.
Of course, especially in Poland, we all remember the game against Poland. The amazing magic game for Croatians. Congratulations to Croatia, the bronze medalists.
Give them a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, the well-deserved, beautiful bronze medal.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, next award, the silver medalist, the team of Spain! Sincere congratulations to your performance. A great championship with tough games is behind you, and we are proud to welcome a deserved vice champion, title winner, Spain! That's the Spanish team. Eduardo Gurbindo.
Jorge Maqueda.
Victor Thomas.
We will now wait for the bronze medal, but ladies and gentlemen, you can give great applauses for both teams. Brilliant Croatia and brilliant Spain approaching now here. So many lovely players to put the medals on. So good to see. So many great sportsmen.
They are so happy because just a few days ago they were almost out of the tournament, and now they are back, and they are back on the podium.
And now I think it might be time to greet the silver medalists once again with the names, ladies and gentlemen. The national team. First again, Croatia, the bronze medalist, ladies and gentlemen.
And now we are ready.
The silver medalist, the national team of
Spain!
Spain!
Once again, big congratulations for them. And this is the team, Ivan Stevanovic.
Eduardo Gurbindo, Jorge Maqueda,
Victor Thomas,
Raúl Entre Rios,
Julen Agonagalde,
Cristian Ugalde,
Arpad Sterbik,
Joan Canellas,
Viran Moros,
Antonio Garcia,
Rafael Baena,
Valero Rivera,
Gedeon Guardiola,
González Pérez de Vargas,
Juan Del Arco,
Alex Dushebaev,
and Jose Vialeda,
Manuel Cadenas,
Jose Munoz,
Javier Becerra.
and Juan Camano. This is the Spanish team.
Congratulations to the excellent performance at the EHF Euro 2016. Big applause for the silver medalist. Team of
Hey, the
Spain!
silver medalist of EHF Euro 2016.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now approaching the very highlight of the evening. After great matches and moving moments, the European champion 2016 is going to be crowned now.
Welcome and congratulations. We are glad to present the European champion.
Mr. Jean-Brieuc, Arne Lufsen, Michael Wiederer from the EHF,
And of course, Mrs. Beata Szydło, Polish Prime Minister, Mr. Witold Bańka, Minister of Sport, and Mr. Andrzej Kraśnicki, the President of Polish Handball Federation.
They will now present the gold medal to the new European champion, the team of Germany! The champion of 2016, Germany!
Back on the podium, but they are back on the first place.
And I think for Germany, the sentence definitely stands. Impossible is definitely nothing.
They are so happy. And of course, the German supporters are happy. There are thousands of German supporters, German fans in Krakow right now.
It must have been amazing watching your team play.
A great performance and a great final game against Spain. And finally, the European Champion Trophy.
The president of the European Handball Federation, Mr. Jean Briot, are now together with the Prime Minister.
Of course, Mrs. Beata Szydło.
Are handing over the EHF Euro 2016 winner trophy, the European Champions Plate, to the 2016 Men's European Champion. EHF Euro 2016 winners, the national team once again of Germany! Congratulations!
Congratulations! A great moment for the national team of Germany.
And also a historic moment for the Euro. It's an amazing Euro we've been through.
We hope that fans all around the world, all around Europe, really enjoyed the Polish tournament.